wanted to return to the courtroom this afternoon, and he initially said yes. And I said, all right, we'll make arrangements for you to do that while the jury, or after the jury. And then he wanted to talk to you, and I understand you called him, and you came back in, and you told me that he changed his mind and did not want to come back.
That is correct, Judge.
Okay.
I did speak to him, and the jury went back out and continued to deliberate, and he maintained his
Okay.
stay.
That's fine. I just, because it was on the record that he wanted to come, and he's still in the jail courtroom, so that's why I wanted to clear that up. All right.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No worries. Portia Wayne and Caleb Butler, they were the only two witnesses. I don't know what happened with them, and they're not in the courthouse. But to Ms. Marquez, to Kendra, to Brianna, and to Janae, as a defense attorney, my job and my obligation is to zealously defend my client. I've watched a lot of hurt between all four of them. There's only one true God, and it's not Eligio Bishop, and he knows that. And I'm sorry with everything these folks have had to go through in this case. I do think Mr. Bishop, though Judge, is redeemable. I do not think a life without parole sentence is appropriate. I think life obviously is 30 years, as what it currently is before he be eligible for parole. I would ask the court to give him the opportunity to get parole in the future and let the parole board determine whether or not he is redeemable. Obviously, this has been a very challenging trial. It's been a lot of emotion on all ends. I've seen people in very difficult positions that I had to cross-examine. But in a nutshell, Judge, I'm asking the court to sentence him to a life with the possibility of parole sentence, or if you're not willing to do just life, maybe do a life with consecutive time, but not do it without parole. Let the parole board determine in 30 years whether or not he is redeemable or not. I will state that he has no prior felony convictions that I'm aware of. He's never been convicted of anything. He did own a barbershop here in Atlanta, as he had stated before he left on his journey. Mr. Bishop, his parents, as I understand, both of them were, he didn't have parents. He was raised in New York, and at a very, very young age, I think both of his parents either abandoned him. With a family on the web history, put him in the position that he's in right now. But I would ask the court for whatever discretion the court is willing to give in terms of his sentence.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. I would have been inclined to exercise some discretion had Mr. Bishop shown any remorse, guilt, or regret throughout this process. And I saw nothing during the trial but for him laughing and cutting up and looking shocked and surprised at all of the testimony. Mr. Bishop, you're a master manipulator and probably the classic definition of a narcissist that I've ever seen. You took advantage of these folks who were essentially lost souls, looking for some guidance, looking for some connection, or looking for some comfort. And you were able to fill a void for them for some reason. But in the process, you completely took advantage of them and have caused potentially, I hope not, but potentially irreparable harm. I hope that all of the victims will be able at some point in time to recover from this and to find some type of peace in their lives. And maybe the verdict will help in that regard. But I hope you all are able to move on at some point and find some peace, whatever that is for you. So with that, on the rape, he'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, followed by 10 years consecutive for the false imprisonment. And on the internet porn, count 3, 12 months to serve, concurrent to the false imprisonment. The internet porn, I'll run concurrent to the false imprisonment. Internet, 5 years. So it's 12 months on count 3, 5 years on count 4, and 5 years on count 5. All of that will run concurrent to the false imprisonment. But the false imprisonment is consecutive. So it's life without parole plus 10 years. And hopefully he will never be able to take advantage of anybody else again.
Judge, can you be sure to go over his post-conviction rights with him as well?
Yes.
Judge, before, I know there were certain conditions, obviously, with the way the law currently exists and the court's sentence, the defendant will not be out. Just in case the law changes in the future, we would ask that the conditions of no contact with victims and that the defendant may not profit financially in any way off of the facts that led to this case.
All right, Mr. Bishop, you're to have absolutely no contact, direct or indirect. That means sending any of your followers to contact them, getting any messages to them, no posting, no internet posting about them. No contact, direct or indirect. No phone calls, emails, no nothing, no visits to their homes, nothing, 0. They don't exist anymore. And you are not to profit in any fashion from the crimes that you have committed. So no book deals for you, no movie rights, nothing. And also with respect to your appellate rights, you have 30 days, I believe, from today to file a motion for a new trial.
That's correct, Judge, and I'll get him a boilerplate motion for a new trial file once the sentence is.
Okay. And
Wow. 30 days from the date of the sentencing, which is today, to file a notice of appeal or a motion for a new trial to preserve his direct appeal rights. He also has 4 years from the time that his conviction becomes final to apply.
Hello.
Generally, a petition or a conviction is final, and then I'll direct appeal.
Yeah, guys. We're done with them.
right, that's right, the one that comes from Mr. Town. All right.
We done with them. We done with them. Okay. We still playing though. Hold up. Yeah, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go check to make sure this talking about. Hold up. That's cool. Turn the mic down a little bit, but yeah, y'all. Did y'all see that? If y'all ain't see that, y'all gotta rewind it back. Did y'all see that? Whoever just came up in here, I was just showing the judge sentencing the nature boy to life without parole for one rape charge. Shit. Did y'all see that? Y'all not gonna say nothing. Y'all gonna come on the live and don't say nothing. Yes or no? All right, fuck it then. Y'all ain't see it. Oh yeah, you seen that shit? This shit is crazy. That bitch is crazy. They gave this nigga life plus 10 years. Like, what type of weird shit they Man, they made it. They said he can't talk to nobody. He can't even call you. You can't call him. You can't put no books on him. Like, I never heard of no shit like this. This nigga ain't got no priors. Like, this is ridiculous. How many people we ain't seen get killed on camera and go free? They ain't had no evidence on this nigga and gave this nigga life without parole. Like, you know, you're not even coming back outside, bro. Like, we not trying to. That's a overkill. Like, what? That's a fucking overkill. I bet people who wanted him to go to jail was looking like, what the fuck? I bet people who wanted him to go to jail was sitting there like, life without parole. What the fuck is? You can't be happy about that shit. That shit sound crucial. Like, bro, I'm really looking at this shit like, oh yeah, we in a new world. Like, this nigga was living so, however they don't want us to live. They not letting this nigga back out. That's crazy. He was living like that. Come on, anybody can see through that. Like, can't nobody see through that? Everybody can see through that shit. Like, that don't even make no sense. No priors, my nigga. No evidence. How you get life? I was watching the live on the thing. I seen people in there like, well, like they was not even rocking with that shit. They'd have been happy if he got like 15 years, 10, 15 years. They might have been like, yeah, 10, 15 years. This nigga said life without parole plus 10 years. Like, what the fuck is that? What did that even mean? What the fuck do the 10 years even mean if it's life without parole? What the fuck is the other 10 years for? I don't understand. But I guess they said life is only like 50 years or something. I guess that's a life sentence. It's not literally till you die, I guess. I don't know. But they said life plus 10 years. I'm like, this shit is ridiculous. And it just made me want to live more in that. But it definitely made me want to get off the internet shit though, because I ain't about to be trying to gain no following just because I'm speaking the truth, and then a little bitch come and say I raped her, and then I'm in jail for the rest of my motherfucking life just because I know some shit. Like, I thought I was ready to start speaking some truth and shit. I'm thinking like maybe I shouldn't speak truth and just keep this shit to myself. Like, I don't need no following. I don't need nobody over here talking about they touched me, they convinced me to do some shit. All these motherfuckers was there free will. He didn't come to nobody's house, bro. If you listen to any stories, I'm not trying to defend this nigga though, but they just gave this nigga life though, so I gotta say something. If you listen to anybody's stories, they say, I took a flight, I flew, I went, I left, I came. I never heard nobody say this nigga came to my house, put me in a bag, threw me in the back of the car, and flew me to Jamaica, Mexico, where the fuck they was at. I never heard nobody say that shit. Like, that shit is real. That's what it is. It's real fishy too. Like, don't be following me. Like, I don't even want the viewers I got on. Y'all, I don't know. Like, that shit is. And then ain't nobody gonna ride for him. All the people who really fuck with him, not at the court. Ain't nobody about to come help you and save you. Like, I don't know. Like, this is conscious shit. This truth shit in this world and this and this on this plane is crazy. Like, you will go to jail for life for telling the truth, for living life. My nigga wasn't paying no bills, not paying rent. This nigga getting money from people because there's enough money in the world that nobody got to work. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's enough money made that you don't have to work. If you make connections with people who got bread, like, what the fuck you need to work for? It's enough money out here, and he was like literally showing niggas how to do that. Like, I wasn't in the camps. I never went. I probably would have never went to. I mean, I don't know. A stage in my life, I probably would have went though. For real. Them niggas was out there living, nigga. They was in Mexico. They was in Benin. They was like, what? Like, what? And then after all that, now it's rape, jail, life without parole. He ain't the Christ. I don't give a fuck about nobody being the Christ and shit. I just listen to the message. Like, y'all niggas is crazy. This gay nigga life without parole. And niggas is happy. Niggas is celebrating. Bro, let's go back. Cause did y'all even see what he said to the people though? Cause he was like, they said this nigga is a narc. They said this nigga is a narc. How you do this shit? They said this nigga is a narc. I think I finally learned how to share screens though. So look, I'm getting better. You feel me? They said this nigga is a narc. She sounded getting nigga life. What you talking about? I wanted to see when he was talking. When he was talking to this was his last words. You ain't gonna never hear from this nigga ever again. You ain't gonna never hear from this nigga ever again. Everybody listen.
I just want to say something to all of them.
Well,
I just want to say.
just direct it to me, please, not to.
I'll direct it to you. I'll direct it to you. Are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm not answering any questions of yours, Mr.
I forgive you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I got nothing in my heart. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset with you. I forgive you. I want you to know I still love you and forgive you. And kiss my baby girl and let her know I love her. And I love y'all. I will never, I promise you, you know how I am.
Niggas laughing and shit. Why you talking about he love his daughter and shit? Like, y'all crazy.
I still fuck with you. I still love you.
I got that.
No hate.
Okay.
No hate.
Is there anything
My
else?
heart light as a feather. I promise you, I love you and I'm still here. I ain't missed one lick. I see what y'all doing, and I want you to know I forgive you. And I see y'all in the end.
Thank you.
I love you.
All right, I just needed the glow.
But it was something I did wanted to say about that shit though. Cause if he was such a manipulator, see that's the thing about me. I'm like, if he's such a manipulator and shit, all that shit they talking about, why didn't he manipulate the court? Why he didn't manipulate the judge? Why is he still talking about he love his people and he forgive them if he manipulating? Like that just don't read. Oh, this shit still playing. That shit just don't read though to me, cause like, or maybe I'm just different. Because like, if I was manipulating and I was in jail and I was in court for some shit I know I didn't do, or even if I did do it, like they don't even have proof of me doing it. They just got somebody saying it. Like, so in my head, I can see how the jury is. I can see how the judge is. I can see how the defense is. Why wouldn't I manipulate them? Like, why wouldn't I talk to my goddesses and be like, yo, look up how to win over people in court or something like that? Like, why wouldn't I fake show remorse? Why wouldn't I? That's why I'm like, damn, well, you gotta be smarter than that. Like, you're going against these motherfuckers. They ain't got no heart. They ain't got no soul. They don't give a fuck what you talking about. But you gotta come in that bitch smarter than that. You gotta be in that bitch like, I'd have been in that bitch just like this. Man, after I heard, they testimonies and shit, I was like, man, took my hat off and shit. Man, I've been thinking about it. And lately, like, it's been hard for me to sleep. Like, I can't even look in the mirror sometimes because, like, how I did y'all, how y'all feel about me and what I did. Like, I feel, you know what I'm saying, not admitting to anything, but just to hear that y'all feel that way about me made me feel like I need to work on myself and that and maybe I do need a little time, to figure out, what's really wrong with me. And I can go get some help and I could talk to some counselors or anything that the courts could adjourn to me or help me with, because I just wanted to be like love and light, and I just wanted to help. Just wanted to help people. I just wanted to help people. I didn't know I was hurting people, but that makes me feel like so bad inside. Like I don't want to live like that. And if I had another chance to do it all over again, I would not do it like that. I wouldn't do it. Like I'd have been that bitch like I ain't gonna do it, man. I would have never, I would never use my knowledge and my charm and my wisdom to have these people following me and giving me money and calling me God and thinking I'm Christ Jesus. Like I would have never done that. So like I'm just asking the courts to show leniency on me, like I don't have no other charges. I've never been arrested before. Boy, like I've been in that bitch finessing. Like you can't give a nigga like me life, like I'm just a good servant. I was outside and they try to hurt anybody. And the people that they say I hurt, I'm saying I want to tell them I apologize from the deepness of my heart. And I hope that you able to forgive me. Nah, bitch, I'd have been in tears in that motherfucker. They talking about like I've been faking so hard though. Like, why wouldn't you manipulate the court? Like that shit blew me a little bit too. Come like, why you in there? Like you too smart to know. You like them judges. Like even they probably still would have gave you life because like that's just an excuse. It's no excuse to give you fucking life. Like nigga, like talking about he didn't show no remorse. You don't have no proof the nigga did nothing. What are you remorseful for that I need life for? Like that was just an excuse though. But at least if she did have a little soul in there, a little spirit, she could have like just gave you a 30 piece, you know what I'm saying? With parole, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smarter than that fucking with these courts and shit. Like you can't be in there standing on truth. Like, no, like it's a time and place. Like it's binary. This is the zeros and ones. You say it's zeros and ones, you can't be one all the time. Like sometimes you gotta be zero and be like, I don't know what I know just to get out this situation. Like you can't be on. That's what I've been learning. Like the truth is like is this powerful weapon. It's almost like the truth is almost like it's like your most powerful weapon, like spades or something. You playing spades, the truth is like the spade. Like you ain't trying to spade every fucking time. You're not trying to spade out. You can beat a nigga with a club. You can beat a nigga with a, you know what I mean? Like, so like that's why I learned to, everybody don't need to know what you know at all times. Because if you do that, that's gonna break a lot of connections. Because like they're not gonna be able to relate to them. So you just relate to them where you can relate to them, and then that's it. You relate to them where you can relate to them, and then that's it. Like you don't gotta go further than that. So like. They gave this nigga life without parole for one charge. That's some wild shit, man. And I'm one of the people who following this who talking about they ain't clout chasing and all that shit. How long after? Because it's over now. Well, I guess they gonna go. Definitely gonna retrial. Fuck is you talking about? You at least get a redo. And you just heard what she said, right? So I just asked for another judge and show remorse. The fuck? If that's all you had to say, you ain't say no. The evidence clearly shows you doing this, and there's no way you didn't do this without a shadow of a doubt. A shadow without a doubt. She said nigga ain't showing no remorse, and he a narcissist. Like that's not. Don't go to jail for life for being a narcissist. What the fuck? Bro, you gotta kill somebody. Like what? Like what the fuck? You have to kill somebody. Like you have to rape somebody on footage and show your face, and, like, and beat her damn near to death. Why you doing it? Like you can't. Like they wilding. Like oh god. America. I ain't saying shit on this internet. Y'all got me fucked up. I think I wanted to be a news reporter. No. I wanted to be a truth reporter. But y'all motherfuckers, y'all, they don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. They don't want love. Like, I'm sick of them. They don't want the truth. They don't want love. I'm sick of them. But I ain't got shit else to do but give you the truth. So shit, I mean, fuck I'm gonna do. That's what I was saying here to do. Like, fucking give you the truth. Like, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, I respect him, I guess, for like, he was just standing in his truth, like to the judge. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I still love my squad, and I forgive their ass. So, like, not like I'm sorry and I hope they forgive me type shit. Like no type of remorse. Like, bitch, I've been living in truth. Fuck you, man. They talking about no contact though too with the overkill. First you get a nigga life without parole, and you ain't gonna let the nigga see nobody. God damn. All they was missing was the death penalty. Or the death penalty. That shit. That's all they was missing. Like, and we gonna kill you in 10 years. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's not even that. It's not that shocking, but that's just like what. But now I'm watching a fucking movie. Like all the times them white mans was in court and they killed niggas on camera. You can see it's them. You can see they badge number. You can you can see the cigarette burn on his leg. You can see them motherfucking donut stains from the shirt and shit. And them niggas go no jail. No jail. That's why I'm like, how can anybody be happy for a black man going to jail if he didn't kill, kidnap, and I guess it was alleged rape. So I want to say rape too, but it was alleged rape. So I guess you could be happy if you think he raped somebody for life and without parole. Like you happy about that? I mean, that's wild. I'm not happy about. I mean, it is what it is. Like, hey, everybody got their own journeys. You feel me? Like you can't be too turned up on that shit. So he got life without parole. I'm not. This was just like breaking news type shit. So this type of shit will be on here too. Like if I see like some people that like, if I see some shit that I fuck with, and then like I want to cover it, then that's gonna be on they live too. Like, but yeah, because everything I show about them lying, so it don't even matter. Like they lied again. They just gave niggas life without parole, and the bitches that told on them lied. They lied. And even if they, I ain't even gonna go there, but that was that. Hope y'all, shit, motherfuckers went there willingly. Like I don't understand. I heard everybody catching flights, man. I never heard. And I'm late on the case. Like I knew nigga been in jail, but like I said, I don't be into that shit. So I'm like, I'm just seeing this shit. This shit feel like it just happened so fast. Like damn, I just seen he was in trial, and now the nigga go to jail for the rest of the life. Like god damn, that shit was like 3 seconds. It felt like, oh gee, whew. But on that note, if he ain't do what he did, I wish him well. Definitely do a retrial, my guy, cause they wilding. Just like they did with Shad. They get that nigga 16 years. Like they is wild out here. For no evidence though. Like these niggas ain't got no evidence. I don't understand how people was happy about this shit. Like they having no evidence and they just putting the guys and shit. Y'all free the guys. Free the guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Free the guys. Free the guys. Free the guys. Yeah. On that note, this was another episode of They Lied. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because I'm gonna be going live a lot. And I need to put my cash up. Y'all help me get a camera, you feel me? I need a clearer camera for this. But for now, this will do, I think. But yeah, peace to all the gods, goddesses, all the right guys, all the right goddesses. One.